Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. This one is a bit of a lol one. Let's just say this is a laugh out loud circumstance. So as you know, with the stuff going on with Act 6 being very restrictive on not allowing 4 stars into usage, which as you know the community is not happy about. I just find this a very odd time for Kabam to be releasing this deal here. In essence, it's saying about 99. It's just bad circumstance and bad timing. Personally, don't know why Kabam decided to roll out this deal, and I'm not going to really talk about the value of it, because let's face it, when we're talking about the devaluation aspect of the game, buying a deal like this sometimes makes you feel, is there any worth to it? Going back to the days when we had 12.0 and people prior to that, I think it was a month before, had the ability to 99 signature 4 stars, which at the time were very overpowered against the current meta. Flash forward today, and this does feel that it's kind of like at an odd point, at a very different crossroads in everybody's Marvel Contest of Champions grinding careers. And now looking at this, just going like, why did you choose to put this deal out now, in a week where 4 stars values have been undermined extensively? To put out something like this is very, very bad timing, and I don't know what the deal is with it. Now, if Kabam say that this was just a scheduled deal as normal, then it is a scheduled deal as normal. But the fact is, I think it would have been best not to run it. With a lot of tempers running high at the moment, just not a wise idea, and it is very much a laugh out loud moment. A lot of people came to me in my live stream today and just been talking to me about it. Some aren't happy with the current state of affairs of the game. And man, I get it. I really do get the situation not being very good, especially when seeing like this, something like this on a day and a time where people are very, very cagey about the fact of like, are 4 stars of value now? Should I be working on them? It's a very much difficult situation. And even as a sort of response for Kabam, just saying we've merged together several topics, and let me just say, like, this kind of blew up today, and actually in the last few hours in the forum. So it's like basically saying we've merged together several topics about the same matter, so we can be addressed all at once. We understand that the offer isn't going to appeal to everyone, but it will to some, just as the next offer may not appeal to them, but to some of you. And yeah, I do get that, but at the same time, it just feels a little bit ill-planned, if anything. I mean, I understand if it was, like I said, I understand if it was scheduled in, but it's like, maybe you've kind of like waited another week, 2 weeks before putting out something like this. Just why the fires aren't still stoked around the idea. It's just bad, really bad timing on Kabam's part. Also, someone's thrown in some sort of projection here from business performances for Netmarble. Now, I think this is accurate from like website stuff. I can't validate this 100% to be true, but it is very much interesting information if that's the case. But I don't want to kind of go in that point of speculating it. At the end of the day, this needs to be something that yeah, I need the official like stuff to be seen. Maybe we can get the full analytics of this from somewhere. But yeah, it kind of says that MCOC revenue isn't exactly as much as they thought. There's a lot of kind of fundamental issues with this stuff, and I've actually got a video coming up about like spending money in the game and feeling about value. And that's the thing, people want to feel value for money as well. I think very much there's a case of everyone's very intelligent that plays the game, and they need to kind of pick the right time when they feel right to spend the money. And seeing stuff about these kind of devaluations of the 4 stars does make people feel that they don't really want to go down that route. Like I said, this comes at a very, very bad time for Kabam. Yeah, okay, all publicity is good publicity. Even if it's bad publicity, it's good publicity in some ways. Not really the case. A lot of people are very much, you know, frustrated by the situation, and there's lots of words being thrown around for the last couple of years, like transparency. And in part of the content contributor program, we don't really learn much. All we really do get is champions to review, and it's a bit of a shame, because I think if a lot of people were given that platform to kind of respond. And the thing is, I don't know why. I mean, it didn't come out on the feedback for the Act 6 Chapter 1 beta that this was a thing. And if any case, it wasn't a excuse me, it wasn't a thing to go, we've got to speak up about it. Because I know people want us YouTubers to speak up about it, but do bear in mind that there were people that tested this out first, that had an understanding of this to begin with. But if they didn't, and Kabam changed things after the point of that test, then everybody is in the dark over the situation. It's not good what we're living at the moment, this kind of state of the game. But from a beginner point, you know, it's fine. It's just the point of reaching the end game issue that we have. So I'm sure that with the nearly up to 150,000, I think it's 150,000 in the discussion for this particular, it's 125,000 and 1,700 comments. This is a point, goes back to like 12.0 days where they were going to change things dramatically, that I think people, we're going to make change. We're going to make change. At the end of the day, it can't stay the same, and the feedback needs to be from the community on this, that we're not happy. I don't think we are. I just think that deal being put out was the complete wrong time to put it out, with so many things being so up in the air. In any case, what are your thoughts on the subject? Do you think that this has come to a point where it's just frustrating? Do you think this deal was kind of put out at the wrong point as well? Like, it has been a bad week for Kabam. They do need to kind of like get themselves like sorted and try and put out something that is seemingly good to the community. And I think maybe this is the point of dropping a summoner appreciation event, just to kind of smooth over things. But at the end of the day, it's a very odd place. You know, they need us as much as we need them. So that's what you got to remember. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.